Everything they took, everything someone stole from you, they're about to have to pay it back. It's pay up time. This could be your job, your boss, a co-worker, uh, an obsessive lover, an obsessive ex. Whatever they took from you, they're going to have to pay it back. Now, granted, what they took back, they're going to have to dish out more. Somebody who stole some type of inheritance, some type of insurance, some type of property from you. This person is receiving notifications, letters, phone calls, the whole nine, about how they have to pay here, they have to pay there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's light bill is getting more expensive. Somebody has a court case in limbo, waiting to receive some type of funds, recoup some type of funds. It's in limbo. And they're wondering like, damn, light bill so high. Dang, I didn't know I had to pay that. Why I get hit with this charge? Something about somebody having to pay up from stealing from you. Now, I did just see the boss daddy card. So this could be somebody at your workplace, your job, a co-worker, or somebody in like a quote-unquote seniority position. Somebody could be stealing your work, your intellectual properties. I'm just getting the strong energy of a sibling, even an aunt, uncle, or mother, taking some type of fund, some type of check, inheritance that you were supposed to get. You could have known that you were supposed to get something from like a trusted, loved friend of the family, or a family member, a grandparent that passed, a parent, a close friend of the family. It's like somebody could have even told you, hey, I have these plans to give this to you. I have these reservations for you to have this. And then this person passed, and you noticed a sibling or a family member who was in the way of documents, etc., who knew that you were either supposed to receive half or all of what they took. And they took it from you. It's strong energy of a sibling. They blocked, they took what you had coming. Now, like I said, people are getting the notifications. People are having to pay back what they took. Somebody took something from you to leave you out, leave you stuck, to write you off of something. Something to do with some court documents being manipulated, something to do with some scripts, something to do with some false underwriting documents being sent to an insurance company. Somebody could have false power of attorneys over you or your children, or a parent, or a aunt, a sibling. You were supposed to get something that somebody left you. For some of you, you had more than one person leave you something, and you didn't get anything, right? So I don't know why it's a... Let's see what's going on. We got blocked, rejected, legal issues, and bankrupt. Like I said, the spirit is real loud on this one. That's why I'm here. But whatever they took from you, they're having to pay it back 10 times fold. And whatever you were blocked from, whatever you didn't receive when it comes to these documents, when it comes to this court proceedings, this right, this will of right, somebody's will, somebody's inheritance, somebody definitely snaked you. Somebody revoked you, blocked you out of something that you were supposed to have when it comes to this legalities, right? I can't make this shit up. But now they're getting hit with the notifications. They're getting hit with this and that. And they're like, why am I having to switch my job? Why am I having to switch my career at 50 years old? And these people have been manipulating documents, falsifying documents, etc., and have stolen. Somebody at your job, this boss, this corporation you work for, you could be self-employed, you're getting shorted on your check. If you work for yourself for like a social media platform you're being stolen from, you could have peers, co-workers that, like I said, could be stealing your intellectual property, your content, your creativity. These people, they're getting shorted on their checks. They're getting shorted on their Instagram, TikToks, their YouTubes, however. And they're like, what's going on? Somebody's bills are starting to pile up, accumulate. Or like I said, somebody's bills are getting more hefty. They're having to dish out. And somebody may be they may be connecting what they stole from you. This sibling, this family member, whoever. They connecting what they stole from you and all the dirt they done and covered. They connected some type of, I'm not going to call it backfire because that's karma. You know what I'm saying? I just saw 444, got this engine revving on the back of this license plate. We see 0007, 0007. This shit getting real, okay? It's getting real for somebody, and they realizing, oh shit, what have I done? Maybe I shouldn't have snake collected. Maybe I shouldn't have stolen from my family member. Maybe I shouldn't have taken my co-workers' creative content. You know, I got this going on, I got that going on. My check getting shorter and shorter because I'm robbing and I'm stealing. So somebody may be starting to learn a lesson. Spirit is forcing people to learn lessons because justice is being rendered, balance is being restored. These situations, these family dynamics, you've been black sheep, outcast the whole time. They've sped and gave people false narratives, false perceptions of you. The whole time they've stolen from you. Somebody is past due right now because of what they've stolen from you, collective. So you don't have to worry about it. Spirit is saying something when it comes to this negligence at your job, your coworker who keeps stealing your content, whether it's creative content, your work ideas, your workflow, how you produce. These people are getting hit with the notifications. They're getting hit with the shortages. They're getting hit with the legalities. They're getting hit with blockages and rejection. And it's not backfire, it's karma. Yeah, so if you see these family members and people you've been disassociated from, etc., going through what it looks like a backfire, just know it's not backfire. A lot of that is what they did to you. A lot of that is what they took from you. Let's see what else we can get. We got 3 cards. I think that may sum it up. We got always partying. This could be a family member or somebody that's always partying, always hosting parties. Always hosting parties. You have a family member of yours that took from you and stole money from you that you were supposed to get, that you were written out of. You were written out of an inheritance. Somebody's trying to write you out of your spot at the job. Somebody wants you to go away. Something about your light could be irritating, darkness. And you could have family members that don't want you to speak up or even know about what's going on. So take this message as truth, clarity, insight, confirmation. However, Pisces High Priestess, the one and only. Somebody that you rejected who is always partying. We got haunted, ain't shit, happiness haters. Like I say, these people going through it. What's that song? Take me through there, take me through there. Take me through there, take me through there. Spirit taking people through there right now with these legal issues and haunted. Because they've been stealing, they've been projecting. Spirit told me last night they stole from you. They sent you the evil eye. Some of them practicing themselves. Some of them paid travel to get with practitioners to keep you quiet, to keep you in the mindset of not figuring this shit out, keep you in the mindset of not seeing it and them for who they are, and to also do some type of shut up spell. You have family members of yours that done a lot of root work, a lot of magic on you, collective. This could have been throughout your childhood, throughout your lifetime. We got ain't shit with bankrupt. See? It's just, this is basically people's actions just catching up to them. Somebody could drive a Toyota SUV. Somebody could drive a Toyota. People's actions are catching up to them, just simply put. Because they've been doing all type of shit that you wouldn't even expect these people to be doing. Some of these people, you probably look at them like upstanding, respectable people, not knowing that, baby, happiness hater. Somebody is hating on you. Somebody's hating on your energy. Somebody is hating on your livelihood. Somebody's hating on the fact that you are afloat, you are well, you are okay. Somebody is hating on a lot that you have going on in your life. Whether this is a connection that you have with somebody else, whether this is your connection with spirit, whether this is just you doing this, doing that. You got somebody sitting back again hating and sending you the evil eye. So these people that have been stealing from you, like I said, Spirit said last night, they sent you the evil eye. They sat back and watched. They stole from you. But now they have to pay up. Now they have to pay their dues, is what Spirit was saying. Somebody going in, like I said, with the legal issues, hunted and reflecting, aligning. They're tying what they've done to you, what they've stolen from you, to what they're going through, right? Somebody could even be thinking that you're doing something to them, but a smart, a wise, divine masculine, divine feminine would realize, hey, I'm out here stealing, I'm out here doing all this funny fake shit. Maybe that's why things are tied up in court. Maybe that's why I can't get these monies that I need from. You know what I'm saying? However it's going. Or maybe that's why I'm getting hit with this case. Maybe that's why I'm getting hit with these charges. Or, you know what I'm saying? Somebody being haunted. Somebody being haunted spiritually with this reflecting, and they being haunted physically with these legal issues. But it's because they stole from you. Well, look, divination abuse. Somebody's also being haunted from that magic they did. That's the backfire. Yeah, that's the backfire. When you do the magic and all of that weird shit on top of you stealing, on top of you trying to spread false campaigns, false narratives on people, that's why they going bankrupt with ain't shit divination abuse. Because these people weren't about shit. They didn't use no type of integrity, no type of morality, no type of ethics when they were coming against you. 111 on the timer. These people were in their devil time. They weren't on divine timing. Like us, collective, divine masculine, divine feminine, the real ones. Something about the real McCoy. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Yeah, somebody been doing magic on you. These people who've stolen from you, these co-workers, these people ain't about shit. You probably know these people ain't about shit. You probably done called somebody out to be exactly who they were. Even if other people couldn't see it or can't see it. You don't give a damn. Because you know they doing magic. But they going bankrupt. They getting hit with offenses. They getting hit with charges. They being hunted. You have people that have stolen from you. They can't sleep at night. They've been doing all this magic. They wondering why it's not working, why you're still able to go in and reflect, to be balanced, to be centered. They hating on the fact that you can, like I said, do something that you do, the way that you connect, the way that you can have whatever type of relationships that you have. And you also have people that did you wrong, stole from you, etc. Mad because you rejecting them. You don't talk to them. You don't deal with them. As you shouldn't. Because they've showed you that they were an enemy, an op. Something about ops wanting to be cool. Now they want to make a truce. After being hunted by what they've done to you. Whether it's stealing from you spiritually. Whether it's stealing from you physically. Because they done did both. Somebody done took an inheritance. Some type of monies you were supposed to receive. You also got people in these online communities. These people at your job. However you show up. However you present. They start doing magic and weird shit like that. We're not going to talk about how many haters people, so like especially like content creators like myself, how many haters we come across that we don't even know, that'll look at us, see an image, see something that they don't see in themselves maybe. Some type of inequity, what is it? Some type of lack, okay. Some type of inadequacy. They'll see that in themselves, right? And then it's like they'll start projecting onto you. Wishing that you'll go away. Wishing that you don't have success. Granted, especially if you're already successful and well-to-do. The type to where your sibling, whoever this family member is that stole this inheritance, they was already hating and jealous of you. They damn sure didn't want to give you more money so you could show up even more bigger, more brighter. But that is what you were supposed to have. Now they having to pay. Now they getting hit with those tolls. Now they getting hit with those charges. Now they getting hit with those setbacks, rejections, and having to pay up and dish out way more than they stole from you. You go see somebody in your family. If this resonating, whoever this is, you feel like you already know you were supposed to get something. This friend, this family member had already had to talk with you in their hospice season or in their last days, period. You already knowing. You seeing these people going through it right now. These people that's stealing from you on the job, you probably already looked at some of these people and identified them to be secret haters, closet witches. They finna get hit with it. Somebody right now complaining about some money they supposed to be getting through the court system. And they been stealing from you. We got in their head, romantic love affair, creativity mooching. Something about somebody in their head over you. Somebody is overly analyzing you. Somebody is overly studying you, overly critiquing you so that they can copy every little thing that you do and say. Friend, family, they're copying your energy, the way that you talk, the way that you would interact. 1444, 144, you're chosen. You got people overly analyzing you. You got people overly focused on you, right? You put a lot of people in their head. A lot of people don't know how to take you, collective. Somebody in a romantic love affair is copying your creativity. To be somebody that just got out of a romantic love affair partnership, overly fantasizing, overly obsessed over an ex, maybe overly obsessed about you, copying and stealing everything you do, lines up with divination abuser. This could be somebody online. Like this could be resonating with you and me, especially if you create some type of content and you show up, or just your family members as well. Okay, this is more so the workplace stuff, right? They're copying your creative ideas. They're copying your work content. They're feeding off of you, right? I've been going through this with this divination abuser, negative Queen of Wands Leo energy that I've addressed on a couple of videos. Because when you see somebody mimicking so much of what you say, what you do, your points, even the highlight of your message, perfect example. You know that's content and creativity mimicking as well as theft, right? And you also know that's divination abuse. But these are the type of people that are getting hit with those charges right now. These are the type of people who are having to pay up. The people, especially when it comes to online creativity and content, people think since, oh, I can't really get in trouble like that, not realizing the spiritual offenses that they commit, especially when you're in spirituality and you're cloaking yourself to be this divine and you feed off of others, you do magic. Whether you show it or not, the family members that stole from you did magic on you. Because what did Spirit tell me last night? Let me get this card that fell. What did Spirit tell me last night? They stole from you, whether it was monies, whether it was your creativity, whether it was this inheritance. It could be both for some. Co-workers, etc. Stealing and feeding off of your body of work, your creativity, how you do and how you show up. No matter who it is, right? They're having to move on. Those people are being forced to walk away from that. Those people are being, people are moving. People are having to downsize in this season. As bills start to pile up, as they receive notices that they've been terminated for falsifying documents. They've been terminated for this, that, and the other. People like the content creators that think that they can feed off of and clone other people's work. Those are the same ones right now, whether they show it or not, whether they try to tell us or not. I'm telling you right now, they going through it right now. When I tell you the checks are getting shorter, that's what's going on in this karma. And backfire, because some of them did baneful magic. Got moving on. Somebody that's been in their head about you, somebody you've been in your head about, has moved on. You could be in your head about somebody that's separated themselves from you, or people are being forced to move on, okay? We got drama started with a romantic love affair. Something about somebody in a romantic love affair and it being a lot of drama, toxic relationship, a karmic relationship. Somebody could have been entertaining a karmic relationship. I'm getting karmiera. We got inside scoop with impersonator. I think the inside scoop is giving me like this confirmation, Ace of Swords truth. But it also gives somebody's been, like I said, really into you, overly into you. But I think it's because they're trying to copy so much of you. They're also trying to make sure you're not saying something. Could be something about somebody doesn't want you to say something when it comes to their divination abuse, their creativity mooching, and them trying to be just like you. This could be somebody at the job, online, somebody at your physical 9-to-5 career job. You know this person wants to be like you, wants to act like you, wants to copy you. And you may notice this. You may even speak on it. But this person is, like I said, overly invested in you. And they've been stealing, baby. They're going to have to pay them tolls, though. Spirit say they got to pay tolls. You see, they've been copying and impersonating. And your family did magic on you. They stole from you. They want you to never wake up to it, never find out what was going on. They stalking you and watching you now to see if the magic working, to see if you speaking that truth, if you woke up. And you have. And that's just on that. That's just on that. Now, Cormiera, don't come on her copying that. You'll go to your page and be like, now that's just on that. Okay? And then do a loud, fake-ass laugh. We're not doing that. And that's just on that. Okay? Period. So let's get one or two more. We got same shit, different day. Not much has changed with the karmic energies, the karmic behaviors. Like I said, they sit back and watching you. They divinating against you. They copying.